All right. I mean, I know we're out here, so just settle down for one moment. Let's get back to it. While we were on break, I was asked a question, and this young cat came up to me and says, "Neil, I hear everything you're saying. I get it. You talk about the philosophy, the way we think, all of the steps we take. But ultimately, the question was, right? Can you explain how and why winners win?" And as I was thinking about it, I finished eating and then I came here with you guys, and I just want to break down why and how do winners win. Well, the first thing I think that all of us would agree is that it's a mental, right? Before we can win anything, whether it's in the business, the industry that we're in right now, whether it's going to be a game of checkers or chess, or even in marriage, the first win has to be a mental victory. We have to see ourselves as winning, right? I found it interesting. The young man asked me, he said, "Why is it that winners win?" Well, it was the answer inside of the question. You understand? Because winners win. It's what they do. It's what they expect. So when I talk about this mental part first, the first win is mental. I think it goes back to an expectation. I would ask you all here right now, do you expect the win? Right? When you start doing whatever it is that you do, are you expecting a W? Are you expecting a victory? Are you expecting to come out on top? Or are you just hoping for? Because we know hoping isn't enough. Hoping that you win is not enough. So I think that first key is believing, expecting a win. And then the actions that we're going to take as winners come as a result of that belief that we have first off. So I think that's the first thing for us to understand, to embrace. After we expect to win, we have a mental picture of us winning. But let's go a little bit deeper. Once you expect to win, you do things that winners do. You practice to win. You execute as a winner would. So the amount of energy, the amount of effort, the thought, the actions, the intentional action that you're going to take is totally different from that of someone who might not be a winner, but someone who hopes to win. Right? The way you prepare at night or the day before an event or before a conference call. The day or the way you prepare for some project that you have. The energy that you put into it. That's the next part. After the thought, it becomes the action. So let me ask you all right now, what are your actions saying about you? Are your actions in alignment with how a winner would behave? The way that you, let's get real, eat, what you put into your body, what you put into your mind. Are your actions in alignment with those of winners, of a champion? Because it's one thing to think that you're a winner. It's one thing to talk like a winner, but it's something totally different to actually act like a winner. Well, Neil, how do winners act? Well, look at other winners. They make sure they're feeding their minds great stuff. They're feeding their bodies. They're fueling themselves for success. Now, after we think and after we act and doing the right things, man, even before this, I encourage you to just look and see who winners hang out with. Look around the room right now. Look around this venue. Everyone in here is a winner, even if you aren't experiencing the wins that you would hope for. So I'm going to encourage you, get around a group of winners. Winners win. Once you see what others are doing, when you look around here at this event right now, you're going to say, man, on my next break, let me talk to this person because they were successful. And that's what I just want to say really quickly. While we were on break, I was sitting out there with everyone here, right? One young man came up and spoke to me. Now, I know some of you, even after the event today, you all are you've paid for the VIP event, right? Well, all of you, even those who just came in with the general admin, you had access to me. My man, you know who you are, that came and spoke to me, I've given him access to the VIP event. Simply because he said, man, I want to be around a winner. Let me come and see what he has to say. So surround yourself with winners. And I believe that after you surround yourself with winners, you think like winners, you start taking action, I think that you're going to find yourself winning. And we've got more. We're going to cover more in the session that we're about to start right now, but that's where I would begin.